Hey Virgo, what y'all doing with your Virgolicious sexy selves? I hope y'all doing great. I hope you're doing wonderful, and I hope that September was good to you. I know you've been dealing with this Mars retrograde energy, and during this month, on the 13th, you're gonna be dealing with Mercury retrograde. Yep, your ruler would want to start tripping in the middle of Mars retrograde, right? Now, outside of that energy, I know that what you're bringing in with you from September is kind of how Mars retrograde has affected you. Virgo, y'all are dealing with some 8th house issues right now due to Mars retrograde. And what does the 8th house represent, in case you forgot? It represents secrets. It represents transformation, shared finances, sex, and death. Not the death where they put you in a casket and people come cry. This is the death of something that's old about yourself that needs to change. Virgos, y'all could have been dealing with this, especially in September and going forward through October. Shared finances may have popped up, and it could be an issue. You could be in a committed relationship where now your partner is making more. Hey, we are in the middle of a pandemic. You could have lost some money. Anything could have happened. You could be dealing with, thinking about how your anger, addictions, fears, and etc. have affected you in your intimate relationships and want to make some changes. You could be obsessing or having intense thoughts about a person in your life, or they could be doing it about you. There could be some Virgos out there that want to reconcile with somebody from their past, particularly a relationship that ended poorly and it didn't reflect on you well, or you didn't think you handled it the best. I don't know, but you do. Now, if you want to tell me your business, you can put it in the comments. But if not, let's just get into your October reading, okay? All right, Virgo. For your overall energy, I'll be using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Overall energy is just kind of the theme for the month, okay? Now, like I said, your retrograde, or your planet that's retrograding on October the 13th, you're probably already feeling the energy of Mercury retrograde because we're in the pre-shadow period. Stay strong. Hold on, okay? It gets better in November. Just keep moving forward. What do you have for my lovely Virgos? Your card is the Fates. That's the overall energy. The number on this card is 17, which reduces down to 8. 8s are about rewards and progress. And I know there are, like I said, y'all dealing with 8th house issues, so you are making some changes. You're thinking about, have I put myself in situations where I've been rewarding myself or rewarding others, and what progress have I made based on the decisions that I made? Now, Virgo, we're going to clarify 4 different areas of your life. We're starting off with personal. That's going to be kind of what's in your mind space, things you're going to be thinking about even though you have other stuff going on. Then we're going to do love life, work life, and family, okay? Let's get into it. I have pre-shuffled this deck, but if you know me, or you've been watching me for the past few months, you know I like to play with my cards. Let me be, y'all. Just let me be. Okay. Virgo, for personal, we have the 2 of Cups in reverse. For love, 8 of Cups in reverse. For work, have the 5 of Pentacles. And for family, we have the 9 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, 7 of Cups. Making a choice. Deciding which direction to go in, Virgo. With this overall energy of the Fates, this could be out of your hands. Now, like I said, personal, we got 2 of Cups in reverse. Maybe a relationship is on the rocks. Got the Magician. And manifesting bangs. Got the Queen of Swords. Cutting through the bullshit to try to get to the core of everything. The Lovers. Something you feel really divinely connected to. You took a break from it. The 4 of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Virgo is watching my video. This feels like trying to resolve something and fix something. Something that The Two of Cups to me is a cup, as a card, I'm a cup, is a card that represents somebody you had a bond with. Like a really close bond. Look at this. Like, I'm gonna hold it up right for y'all. See the mermaids? Now, we all know that mermaids as mythical creatures. It's mysterious to us. So whatever this is on your mind personally, Virgo, you don't know where it could go, but it has haunted you. It was a connection, somebody you felt a bond with, or you currently are, in something where you feel a bond with this person and it's just on the rocks. You have a plan of manifesting this back into reality, getting this back on track. You got some strategy behind you. You could be thinking about someone that's a single parent. When I see this card, I think of that. Somebody that has children maybe, but also a person that don't mince their words. You want to have a talk with somebody. And you know that you worried about how this is gonna go. Like I said, you could be in this relationship right now and it's just upside down, things have changed. And you know that in order to get it back on track, you gotta have a conversation. But you gotta cut through all the bullshit, you gotta be honest. Moving forward, you have to be honest, especially in October, because this is a divine connection. This is something that will be good for you. And I know you've taken a break from it. You've taken a break from this relationship. Whatever this bond was, Virgo, you took a break. Y'all aren't communicating right now. And if you're with this person, y'all not communicating effectively. But I'm really leaning towards the Virgo who is not in communication with somebody. There's no contact here. But you want it to be some contact. Yeah, let's go into love now. We got the Eight of Cups in reverse. Walking away from something thinking that you would have been happy, but now you're realizing you're not. And now you can't go back. Four of Cups in reverse. You were disinterested in this person. It was unrequited love, it felt like. And now you're interested. You got a lot of feelings spilling out over here, Virgo. Got the Three of Pentacles. This probably was somebody that was your friend that supported you. You want that back in your life. Ace of Swords. You seeing this thing clearly now. You seeing what you should have been doing. Yep. Got the Empress in reverse. You could have been dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. You could also have been dealing with a Gemini. Yeah, with this Mercury energy. Then this whole love thing, like I said, you walked away from something. And you felt like you could never see it being a relationship. It was somebody that supported you or you supported them, or they walked away from you, Virgo. It could be vice versa. And now they want to come back. They got a sense of clarity, realizing that what they went towards did not bring them abundance. Now you're feeling like you can't get this back off track, that you're not going to be able to nurture this relationship, that whoever this person was, or even if it's you, Virgo, and somebody wants to come back, they feel like they cannot, that it's just no space for them to heal it. There's no space to recover it or to get it back grounded like it was. You don't even know how to nurture it. You don't even know where to start, or they don't either. And if you're a Virgo that's in a committed relationship where things have changed and they have shifted, okay, you're looking at this as something you can't walk away from. You're not interested in nobody else. You want to stay with this person. They become your friend. They supported you in your hard times. And you're trying to see clearly the path forward. But it's some codependency here. It's some money situation that's causing you guys to have problems. So like I said, you decide which Virgo you are. Are you the Virgo that walked away from something that now you're realizing you should have kept? Are you the Virgo who's with a partner who financial issues are causing y'all to have problems and you want to set it straight? You don't want nobody else. You want to be with your person you're with. For work, we have the Five of Pentacles. So you're feeling left out in the cold. You're feeling like people don't see you and your talents, Virgo. You got the Page of Swords. You're looking into other ventures, maybe applying at other places. Yeah. Got the Eight of Swords. So you were feeling some stress behind this, but no longer. There go the Nine of Swords in reverse. Knowing you got to move forward because this is not, yep, there we go, Nine of Pentacles. Maybe you're thinking about doing some type of self-employment. You have a project you want to move towards, but you don't know if it's going to be good for you. You don't know how it's going to turn out, so you're concerned. Now, you do have a little bit of insight of how you want to move forward with this, how you want to go towards something that makes you happy, because right now what you're doing, it brings you some it's probably barely helping you get by. Maybe because of the pandemic, it could be. But whatever this is, or whatever you do for work, it had you stressed out, it had you anxious, and you feel like if you go towards your goal, or you go towards something that's sole proprietorship, you will be very happy working for yourself. You feel like you'll be abundant too. But right now, you just kind of got the idea down on paper. You could be a Virgo applying at other jobs, not caring. You're tired of being stressed out. You come out of a period of realizing that this situation won't change. And you want to go towards something that makes you abundant, where you can provide for yourself and other people and be happy again and stable. For family, we have the 9 of Wands, so protecting yourself, being guarded. Here's the King of Wands. Going towards something passionately, strategic, having a plan. There go that 8 of Cups again in reverse. 2 of Wands in reverse. And the World in reverse. This all could relate back to your love life. You could have been in a relationship. Like I said, for the people in a relationship, you feeling guarded. Feel like every time you say something or do something, you're on the defense, or your partner is. You can't walk away from this situation because you chose it. This is the way you wanted to go. And in the past, you knew it was right for you. You knew that this was exactly what was supposed to be in your life. But right now, you don't know because you're not sure where this cycle is going. But you know that y'all have been in this for a while. There have been complications in your relationship for a while with the person you cohabitating with. This is, when I see this 9 of Wands card, how she's encased with all that stuff around her, it makes me feel like it's some people cohabitating and living together. And if you're not living with a person, Virgo, you could have been living with them in the past. And you realize you had to make some forward movement. You had to stand on your own 2 feet. And even though you didn't know which way this was going to take you, or which way it will take you during October, you want to walk away. You want to kind of let it go. Tired of this cycle. Tired of this thing that you know you wanted to do. You've invested in it. Or your person feels like this. You could have family members that depend on you a lot. And you've been on the defense about that as well, trying to heal some old family situations. Maybe a relationship with a friend or like I said, a family member, a friend, anybody you consider family. You've been on the defense for a while because you've been trying to build for yourself, you know. And there are a lot of people around that probably feel like you don't walk away from them, like family members that you kind of close up to yourself. But the main thing I'm seeing here is somebody that's living with a person. And they got a plan to get this back on track because they don't want to walk away. This is what they want. They are committed to this situation and they don't want this cycle to end. And the plan comes down to trying to find a way to get some money because finances are affecting this situation for the Virgo that's committed and living with somebody. For that Virgo that's trying to get a bond back right, you guard it to yourself. You keeping your plans to yourself. You're not letting anybody know what's going on, but you have realized that you walked away from somebody you consider family. And that was a cycle that shouldn't have ended. That was something that you actually did want to keep around, but for whatever reasons you felt you had to end it, Virgo. You know where you fall. You know your key players. Because you know I don't. I'm just telling you what I see. Now, moving forward, I want to give y'all a soul's journey message, okay? You can take it if you want to. You don't have to. Remember, we got free will. Empathy. Empathy reads, I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. And I do see that. I think there are some Virgos here that are realizing that they're not the only part of the puzzle, that other people have to be considered as well. Or either your partner will realize that, because y'all gonna be thinking a lot this month about love and manifesting, you know, as far as money and income. It's all affecting your self-worth. So, Virgo, I do hope that October brings you what you want. I hope that you can get whatever it is back on track for yourself so that you can be happy and rebuild. Remember, fate is at stake here. And when it comes to fate, we just have to flow. Be flexible. I love y'all, and I'll see you next time.